Art Minute at Pansodan Gallery. My name is Kwena Chokoe and I'll be taking you through some Burmese art and the artists that create it. Today, what are we looking at? Soe Naing. Okay, this is a very well-known artist. The name is synonymous with gnats, right? Spirit gods, and abstract expressionism, and a quality that a lot of people are not exactly able to define. Soe Naing is a bestseller. He's an absolute bestseller, and he is particularly popular among foreign buyers. Mostly when they see his work, I mean, they're immediately drawn to it, and then when they see his work, there's something about it that they can relate to, and it's not exactly clear why. Perhaps facets of it that they've seen in other painters, perhaps just sort of the spirit, that hurried spirit of creation that Soe Naing creates his paintings with comes through. It's not clear what it is that they love so much about it. I think it also might also be the composition. It might also be his taste and his sort of often muted colors and his use of color and light. He's able to sort of generate a lot of light. Not sure exactly, I don't exactly know how he does it, but his just there's a light that the canvas emits that brings his paintings alive. Anyway, so one time when I was working at the gallery, a couple came in and they happened to be Spanish. And they immediately said, "This looks like Ripolles." And at that point I didn't know who Ripolles was, and then when I looked it up, I did actually see a similarity there. And just going back to the aspects that make Soe Naing so popular, I think is because there are these like artists, some well-known and some obscure, that the audience can almost associate his work to. It could also be that he is actually very original. He is an original painter. No one else does what Soe Naing does. As things stand in the contemporary Burmese art scene and art world, no one does what Soe Naing does. He is also known to be extremely prolific and very nimble-handed or nimble-fingered. He works fast and he can produce a lot. He is constantly producing. And well, I mean, sometimes the audience, people that do come in and look at his work, are sort of like, oh, okay, well, we can tell he did that in 20 minutes. But just because you do something in 20 minutes, it doesn't mean that the sentiment, the talent, and the energy can't come through and live through the painting. And so even if he is fast or faster than most people, I mean, that's probably what makes his work all the more special. So let's get into this particular painting. If we just look at the background, it's so layered, it's so loaded. There are so many colors present. Okay, so from afar it looks a little bit more like a little mauvey, a little mauve with bits and pieces, with little splotches of like a burgundy. But when you get closer, you realize just how many colors he's gone and used. There's some green here, a little bit of petrol blue. We've got like fawn, we've got lavender, we've got like a cream white, like an off-white, a tawny. And then of course this maroonish color over here. I mean, and this is just for the background. He's absolutely amazing. These figures themselves have so much dimension to them. There's this kind of like this humanish brown, and then you've got bits and pieces of a black, you've got gray, you've got red. It's absolutely amazing. And then to put his signature right in the middle of a painting, like, not everyone can get away with it. But that is what makes Soe Naing different. He's got that conviction. And it's not a conviction that is put on. That's what he does. And when he signs his name, he signs it big, he signs it bold, and it becomes part and parcel of his masterpiece.